Greetings, Polynomials, Part A. What is a polynomial? Well, polynomial comes from two words, poly and nomial. Poly means many, and nomial in this case means term. So it says many terms. Example, we have 2x squared plus 3y power 5 minus 6z plus 9. It have four terms. Polynomials with one variables make a nice smooth curves, like this curve. Monomial have one term, binomial have two terms, and trinomial have three terms. And we can call them polynomial, but it's preferred to call polynomial for functions that have much more terms. They are like monobicycle and bicycle with two wheels, and trinomial tricycle with three wheels. Polynomials might have a lot of terms, but they must be finite, not infinite. Okay? They have to be finite. They have to have a start and end. They can't be infinite. Okay, this is right, but this is continuous, so this is wrong. Okay, polynomials might have constants as 1, 5, any constant number, 1.55, anything, 1 over 2, and variables x, y, z, x, y, z, exponents. It is a power like 5 in x power 5. It is a power, but it must be integer. Like 0, 1, 2, 3, it must be integer. If it's not integer, then it's not a polynomial. If it's negative, it's not a polynomial. It has to be a positive integer or 0. But polynomial cannot be divided by a variable. It can't have non-integer exponent. But it means that we can't have variable power -1 or variable as a denominator. We can't have negative power, can have fraction power at square root of y is equivalent to y power half. It is not a polynomial now. Okay, not polynomial, not polynomial, not polynomial. Exercise 1. Which of these equations are considered a polynomial equation and which are not? Okay, first of all, this equation is an infinite equation, so this is not a polynomial equation. Okay, no infinite equation. 3m can be a polynomial equation. Okay, y plus 5 can be a polynomial equation, no problem. 1 over x plus 2, okay, have a variable as a denominator, can be a polynomial equation. 1 over 2m, we have a variable as a denominator, can be a polynomial equation. It's equivalent to m power -1 over 2, so we have power -1, so we only have powers, positive integer powers, or 0, as exponentials. Okay, y z power -2 plus 1, see, negative power, can't have it as a polynomial. Y z square minus 0.7x, this can be a polynomial equation. 30, okay, it's a constant number, it can be multiplied to x power 0, z power 0, anything can be a polynomial, and it's considered as a term also. -5x squared plus half y cubed, it's a polynomial. 5 root x y z have power of half, so they can be a polynomial. We only have power as a positive integers. X square root of 5, it's a polynomial. Square root of 5 is constant number. 120m over 8, it can be a polynomial. This is the coefficient of m, 120 over 8. Revision on terms and coefficients. Let's say we have this expression. Coefficient is a number multiplied to a variable simple. Okay, what will be the coefficients here? We have 35, it's multiplied by x, and 35, and 23 multiplied by y, and negative 30. Don't forget the sign. You get the sign with you. Negative 30, not 30. Okay, 30 multiplied by z, and 23 is not multiplied to any variable. It can be considered multiplied to a variable power 0, but it have no effect, so not added as a coefficient. Okay, for this same expression, you must find the terms. Okay, term is 35x, 23y, negative 30z. Don't forget the negative. Get the sign with you, and 23. Get the coefficient and term of the following expression. Okay, we have 35xy. Let's get the coefficients first. It will be the 35 multiplied by xy, and the 23 here, yz, then negative 30. Don't forget the sign. Don't forget the sign. And the 23y. Then, oh, what's happening here? We are taking. There is no number multiplied to x. What's going on here? 1. What's going on? Okay, let's continue. Here we have negative 1. Let's investigate furthermore in these two numbers, 1 and negative 1. The coefficient of x is 1. The coefficient of negative xz is negative 1. Let's take the terms, 35xy, 23yz, and negative 30x. Don't forget the sign. Don't forget the sign. 23y and x, negative xz, and 1. Okay, let's investigate what's happening here with the x and negative x. What are these ghosts? In the previous example, we got x coefficient of 1, coefficient of x was 1, and negative xz coefficient of negative 1. Okay, let's see what's happening here. You have ghosts. You know, ghosts are invisible, but doesn't mean that they are not there. They are there, but we can't just see them. They are invisible to us. We can't see them by our eyes, and they can't affect us, and we can't affect them. So, can you see them now? Yeah. Did you see the ghosts too? If you have x, we can call it x multiply 1 or x power 1. As power 1 can't change anything, won't change anything to x, and if you multiply it to 1, it will not change anything to x. On the other hand, 1 is equal to 1 multiply x power 0, because x power 0 will be equal to 0. So any number will be part 0 will be equal to 1, except the 0. Okay, any number power 0 will be equal to 1. So we have 1 equal 1 times x power 0, or time any number power 0. You see there? 1 times x power 0 times that power 0, or will be equal to 1 times 1 times 1 times to the infinity. It will not change. It will also be equal to 1. Nothing will change here. Okay? So this one is like a ghost. He is here, but we can't see him. He can't make any effects. So the coefficient of x is 1. Okay? It's multiplied by 1. If it's not there, it will be 0x. There will not be any x at all. But we have 1x and we have negative 1x set. Okay? Oh, the ghosts are coming now. Can you see them now? Can you see them now? Exercise 2. Find the coefficients and the terms of the following expressions. We have a plus 50b minus c squared plus 0.5b minus e plus 63. Okay, let's find the coefficient first. Coefficients. Oh, don't forget the ghost here in front of the a. Have 1a, the ghost, and 50b 50 is multiplied to b, and the negative 1 of the c, and 0.5d, and the negative 1 of the e, and that's the coefficients of this equation. Let's remove the squares and our ghosts. Let's take our terms. The terms will be a 50b negative c square 0.5d minus a and 63. Okay, let's find the coefficient first for this expression. We have 1, the ghost, don't forget the ghost. 1 multiply L, we have 1 root 5, square root of 5, negative 6, don't forget the sign, negative 6, and 8 over 9, then negative 1 in front of the e, and that's it for the coefficients. Okay, let's take these squares off so we can see properly. For the terms, we have the L, square root of 5m minus 6n, and 8 over 9d, negative e, and negative 1. That's it. Good luck and goodbye. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Oscar Wilde. That's a good one. Should always be yourself. Don't try to copy anyone else. It's you. You should act like you, not like anyone else. Thank you everyone, and goodbye.